danych Moskwy. Close to Shanzilla property, all out here next to the road. We'll take a shady spot here. Drives off Shanzilla and Tabamati in the same region. We were following up on them this morning while they're trying to hunt. Good morning. Here we have some lionesses from the Birmingham Breakaway Pride with their wildebeest kill, the Mavati Game Reserve. The guys from Shanzilla find them this morning in their traverse. They nearly finished with their wildebeest kill. There's some hyena and vultures lurking in the background. This is the Mayambula Pride, relaxing here close to Shanzela property, all lying here next to the road. We'll take a shady spot here, showing drives of Shanzela and Tabamati in the same region. We were following up on them this morning while they're trying to hunt. We have the Monwana Pride here at the Mavati Game Reserve. On my way to school with the children, and we got the Monwanas hunting here. This is the biggest portion of the giraffe pride, the Mavati Game Reserve. They're all lying here on top of each other. I think I quickly counted a total of around 16 or 17 lions. A couple of young males, females, a couple of youngsters. All lying here under the shade of one big knobthorn. Too hot today, although the sun is shining. Also looking at the church. This is the Monwana Pride, relaxing here at one of the dams here in the Mavati Game Reserve. So they're all here in a bundle, so it's very difficult to determine exactly how many lion there are at this moment, but the Maposa male not present. We have two lionesses relaxing here next to one of the bigger dams. There is a male lion not far from them, but currently in thick bush and impossible to see. We have here quite a few lion from the Giraffe Pride into Mavati Game Reserve. They're all relaxing here underneath the bush in the shade. No care in the world. Not sure where the rest of the pride is. But they're not too far from where the Guernsey and Avoca male was this morning. So this is the Guernsey and young Avoca male, Mavati Game Reserve. Yesterday they were a little bit further to the south. It's like a kind of standoff with the two Ross males. Two Ross males a little bit further south this morning, these two further north. A little bit out of their territory. Relaxing here close to one of the dams, not too far from where we are. And both of them seem relaxed, quite full and no marks on them. Very good condition. We'll follow up maybe in the afternoon or tomorrow morning to see where they went. This is the Guernsey and Avoca male here at the Mavati Game Reserve. Apparently they had a scrap earlier with one of the Ross males that's lying a little bit to the southeast of where we are, and yeah, they're relaxing now here in the shade at one of the dams. We'll see what transpires through the night. Front one, young Avoca male, and then the Guernsey male on the back. The small baby wildebeest that got isolated by some lion here, and all of them is checking what's happening. They nearly caught a wildebeest, but unfortunately missed. Running there in the background. Found this big younger male lion to Mavati Game Reserve at one of the dams. It's very hot today, so they're relaxing here in the shade. They just moved out a bit more in the open where Naina passed here. We saw them about 2 weeks ago, but very far away from us, so haven't had the ID at the time. Yeah, out of Mavati Game Reserve, we got the Guernsey male lion lying here at one of our dams, and then the young Avoca male here right next to him. It looks like they had a recent meal, quite full. We saw them yesterday or the day before, so they must have had something during the night or early this morning to eat. Yeah, out of the Mavati Game Reserve. Picked up on the Mnwana pride of lion. Total of 14 or 15 lion. The Maposa male lying here close to us. And then most of these pride like stretch out here. There's still some iguana moving to the south of here. The female's already moved a little bit south.
Something walking on the road, something walking on the road, something walking on the road. I think it's a lion.
Good day, this is the male lion that I found here closely the two lionesses sitting there to the Maasai Game Reserve. He's not very happy with my presence close to the females, so every now and then he's giving me a small growl, but overall fairly relaxed. It looks very much like the young giraffe male, but the Limpi Monwana is not present at the moment.